अभी चूंकि आप ट्रैवल कर रहे थे ब्रिक्स समिट के दौरान, तो वहाँ पर जब चंद्रयान वाला किस्सा हुआ तो हमने ऐसे ही सुना थोड़ा बहुत कहीं से कि एक तरफ आपका ब्रिक्स समिट चल रहा है, दूसरे सारे मसले चल रहे हैं, चंद्रयान का लैंडिंग हो गया है, उसमें उनका फोकस इक्वली चंद्रयान वाले पर भी लगा हुआ था। तो हम उस नरेंद्र मोदी के बारे में थोड़ा जानना चाहते हैं, व्हाट वाज ही डूइंग?
You know, it was a very interesting experience because we arrived in Johannesburg the first day. So the first event was a business event. I didn't go because we had a foreign ministers meeting. Then there was a retreat. The leaders came for a retreat. So already by the time we reached retreat, there was a little bit of talking had started. Chandrayaan is going to happen, landing is going to happen. The next day was actually, we did a morning session, and then the Prime Minister left the session because he wanted to join ISRO, given the strong sort of bonding that he has with them. But by the second day, already, even in the BRICS, the talk had shifted to Chandrayaan. It was, so I actually had a room, where the entire room, in fact, I remember at one time, there was a big screen like out there in the corner. So it was very difficult to talk without being distracted by the screen, because screen was, so at some stage, the Prime Minister, the President of South Africa said, Foreign Minister, you look like the Chandrayaan is up there, you keep looking up there. So I think it had got into people's imagination and attention. And that evening, I must tell you, we had, because the BRICS Plus, so you had about 50 other countries, presidents, prime ministers who joined. So the speech which President Ramaphosa gave, and it was like, the Chandrayaan was like a collective, everybody felt part of it. In fact, he said that. He said, I'm going to sit next to Prime Minister Modi, and I hope some of it will rub off onto me. So that kind of sentiment was very strong. And in fact, at one stage, I remember there was a long table, a U-shaped table, maybe 150 people were sitting there. And people just spontaneously got up. So Prime Minister actually had to go the length of the table, individually shaking hands, accepting. You had that sense in the BRICS that this was not just India's achievement, that very large part of the world was with us. That, as President Ramaphosa said, your achievement we see as our achievement. We hope, given India, that there is an expectation in the rest of the world that we are a kind of country, we will share, we will, in a sense, help with other people's capacities. So people do see it as a bigger event.